simply put, is then my poor dad always said, get a job, climb the ladder, make your way to the top. I said, yeah. I don't want to do this. I want to get rich. And my mother would say, I know your father. Your father really, he has the best intentions in mind, and he wants you to follow in his footsteps, become a school teacher. And so finally my mom said, son, I know you want to get rich. So she was a nurse, registered nurse. So she said, why don't you become a doctor? Become one of the smart guys over here, because these are the smart guys here. These are where the doctors and attorneys and accountants and the architects and the engineers come from. She says, you should become a doctor. And I said to my mom, there's only one problem with that. She says, what's that? You have to be smart. She says, you have a good point there. You know what I mean? She says, I don't think you can become a doctor. I said, yeah, I'm a C student. I am I'm like a C- student. She goes, yeah, you'll never make it. So I went to my rich dad and I said, I'm kind of in trouble. So he draws this diagram here. He says, Robert, are you basically lazy? I said, yeah, real lazy. He says, are you fundamentally incompetent? I said, yeah, I can't do anything. He says, are you a C student? I said, yeah, I'm a C student. He says, good, you'll do well in business here. So there's a saying in my book, these are the A students, these are the B students, and these are the C students here. And the saying my rich dad said to me a long time ago, he says the A students work for the C students and the B students work for the government. So the reason the cash flow quadrant is so important is that we're going to be talking in a little while about the 401k, which I think is one of the riskiest of all investments. I am a professional investor. The reason I know which quadrant I am is, again, by the most important word. The word is cash flow. So the reason I know I'm an investor is if I stop working, my cash flow comes from my investments here. Many people invest, but most people are not investors. The reason you know you're an investor is you can live from this quadrant here. So whether I work or not, my wife and I have about $1 million annually coming in from our investments, so we can stop working. We keep working because I sort of like this work here, things like this, Thank you. The problem with the 401k is people are putting money in and they're not getting any back. So they're investing, but they're not what? Investors, because the cash is flowing out, not flowing in here, and that's the definition here. The reason this quadrant is important for those who are willing to make changes here is because if you're going to make a change, you may want to change from here to here, or here to here, or here to here. The message is, in the book, is that at the core, you're different people. These people value security, and that's why they want job security. These people value independence. These people value teamwork, and these people value laziness. They want to work. They want their money coming back here. So I'm going to ask to do something a little bit different because I really personally did not like school. I graduated from the U.S. Merchant Marine Academy here at Kings Point. I have a Bachelor of Science degree, which stands for BS, and other than that... But I really didn't like school simply because I wasn't learning what I wanted. I remember I said, why am I studying poetry? I said, because it'll make you a better human being. I said, why not study money? Make me a better human being. And they wouldn't talk to me. The other thing I didn't like about school was that every time at test time, I wanted to cooperate. And what did the teacher call cooperation at test time? Cheating. And yet, that's the world of the school. See, these guys here, they're the good students here. They don't cheat. They do things on their own. These guys are a bunch of they cheat over here. And you're going to find out tonight how true that is. The rules are different for all four people. The tax laws are different for all four people. The rules are different, big part of it here.